Hello, my name is Sushant Pargaonkar, and along with Akshat Sinha and Aniket Zope, we are going to present about our project topic, that is music recommendations using language model. So good recommendations have been a key point in the success of many internet companies such as Spotify and Netflix, while others are still struggling. Hence, music service providers need a more efficient system to attract more users and to stay in business. And all streaming platforms have their own recommendation system, but here we are trying to propose a new model, a new way using a language model, and check how well these models perform in next track recommendation. So our approach is given here. So we have used integer encoding for each song. So this we have done because we only want the context in which these songs are played and not the actual semantic meanings of these songs, which may affect the listening session, because the word love can both be present in a sad song and an upbeat song, but we want to predict based on the listening session and not the actual attributes of the song. And here each playlist is considered as a listening session. So we have taken the playlist from the Spotify, which are actually well curated and as good as a listening session, live listening session. So the next track is recommended in a context of this current listening session, and this can be visualized same as that of the task of the word to word paper, which is like a next word prediction task. So to elaborate further, we can see at this table. So here we have considered each playlist as a sentence, and each song in that playlist we have can be interpreted as a word. So uh, by taking this approach, we have applied our more language models on this corpus, and which will further be explained by Akshay. Thank you.
Some problems at our hand because the data set was so huge with around 2 million song entries. So we had to trim it down, obviously. So we sampled it by only taking playlists with 5 to 15 songs in them. After that, we had to apply a baseline model, and we chose Kibra model and Word2Vec to derive embeddings for the unique songs. And we ran some experiments on it, as we will find after. Yeah, so model details. The final training dataset consisted of around 38,000 unique songs and around 80,000 n-gram pairs. So we were using Skibra model as a baseline model. For every song, we were storing what songs appear in its n-gram window, and we chose number of epochs as 20 and learning rate is 0.01, and the embedding dimensions were chosen to be 5. These hyperparameters were tuned accordingly for computational benefits. This is a small snippet of a model. So as you can see, we have two weight matrices here. Both of them are of the size vocabulary cross 5 and 5 cross vocabulary respectively. And the columns of the first weight matrix and the rows of the second weight matrix will give us two embeddings for every song. And we apply standard neural networks algorithm such as backprog on it. This is a snippet of loss and results across the epochs. And after training a song vectors, we can recommend the next song in multiple ways. We chose to find the next nearest song vector for every song. This is based on the similar premise that similar songs will be nearby. And these are some of our results. So these are some of the songs we were familiar with, and these were the songs that were recommended by the model. So we had some observations based on preliminary listening. The song suggested is generally of the same nature, that is, upbeat songs are nearby other upbeat songs. The songs may be of different genres since the context of one song may contain songs of many other genres, and the input layer vectors and output layer vectors will give us different results.
Hi, I am Aniket. So we have already trained the model on global dataset. So now we will train the model on Bollywood dataset. So on the global dataset, there are many songs which we never heard before, which are from late 90s and early 20s. So we tried to run the model on Bollywood dataset. So we took the dataset from Spotify API, and the dataset consists of 15 playlists and 620 unique songs. So we trained our model on the Bollywood dataset with a context window of 15, number of epochs of 15, and the embedding size of 10 and learning rate of 0.01. So here are the experiment results. So for Rang De Basanti, it gives the Genda Phool, and for another weight matrix Kya Mujhe Pyar Hai. So these are following the some beats, like for upbeat song it giving the upbeat, and for low beat song it giving us the low beat. So coming towards the future scope, so we will try to work this project on another models like LSTM or Elmo for better results in recommendation. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed the presentation.